Hey, what's up, guys? This is Volke here. I'm going to be bringing you a first-person replay commentary of myself playing, as you probably saw in the title, Troll Warlord. Now, let me be completely honest with you guys for a second. Firstly, this is random draft, so that's me being truthful. Secondly, just got off work. It is approximately 12:09, technically in the morning, but at night. My manager threatened to didn't threaten, but he attempted to write me up for doing something that he deemed wrong, which I didn't deem wrong, so I didn't sign it. So I'm a little bit ticked right now. Not like really mad, just kind of like, man, that sucks. Anyways, so I was like, you know what, I don't really feel like going to bed right now. Why don't I just cast this quick game? This was a really good game. As you can see, these are my friends here. His name's Aesthetics. I play with him quite a bit. There's me. Immortalis is a boss. Teacup, good. And then Pit is like, me and him play together a lot. He's really good. So this is random draft, which if you don't know, what random draft is the game randomly selects, I think like 20 or 30, something like that, random heroes, and then you take turns going back and forth picking of which ones you want. I had just played a Troll Warlord game before this and destroyed noobs, so I was like, you know what? Let's try it again. See if we can go 2 for 2 in one day as Troll Warlord. I'm gonna talk a bit about Troll Warlord. This is gonna be a first-person gameplay, so you're gonna be seeing exactly what I see and what I do, and that'll be fun. I haven't really officially done one of those yet, but it should be pretty easy because all I really have to do is talk, which I'm pretty good at, if you haven't found that out yet. Firstly, let me make a quick announcement to make sure to check out my new playlist that I've started called, kind of a new series called Answers to Common Dota 2 Questions, which isn't really at all what it sounds like. It's not like me talking about questions. It's actually like me showing you hilarious clips with music and just like titling it an answer to a question. So check it out. You'll see at the last 10 seconds of this video it will suggest that for you to view, so go ahead and check that out. They're super short. They range from like 30 seconds to a minute, so I mean super easy to just watch all of them in one sitting, and they're pretty cool, I think. So we are going to go player perspective. There's me, bow. Now a couple things about Troll Warlord really quickly. The first thing to mention is you can do this awesome thing, make him do like jumping jacks, which is probably one of my favorite things about him, because his Q here switches back and forth between a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. Now, of course, you'd think ranged is always better, right? Because ranged is good. Yes, ranged is good, but when you're in melee, you do, I don't know all of the stats. You get bonus damage, bonus move speed. Your attack speed is up, and I can't read it when I'm switching back and forth. Basically, you get bonuses for being in melee range, including movement speed, attack speed, I think, damage, and yeah, there's me just being a moron. Now, the other thing about switching between, you see this button here, switching back and forth. That's because that ability changes based on if you're using your ranged weapon or your melee weapon. When you're on ranged and you use it, you kind of shoot out this cone that does a little bit of damage and slows enemies. When you're in melee, it kind of does this little tornado of axis directly around you that does pretty good damage. And you can see that. You can see this one's the swirling, the other one's the cone. Okay, so you also get bonus HP, bonus armor, a chance to bash, and so basically the only reason you want to ever be in melee is if you're having trouble last hitting and you need to be back farther, or B, if somebody's running away and you literally need to do like 1 more HP, then you switch and toss. Other than that, you're always going to want to be in melee pretty much. Or of course, if you want to do your cone, which you'll see. Now, his third ability is Fervor. With each continuous blow on the same target, Troll gains increased attack speed. If Troll changes targets, the attack speed drops to 0. So basically, you get 20 attack speed, and it stacks as you attack the same target over and over, and you'll see that for sure. Based on how high you've skilled that skill, it will allow you to make more stacks of that buff, if that makes sense. So I am going to be laning here with Immortalis, who's a Crystal Maiden. On top of that, his ulti is Battle Trance, which Troll's presence on the battlefield increases the attack speed of himself and all allied heroes. Basically, for 7 seconds, you get bonus attack speed and all of your allies do. Now that is on a 30-second cooldown, which is extremely low and only 75% mana cost. So you saw there, I switched to ranged because I was trying to get that last hit. You'll see me do that a few times, and that's really all that I'm going to be using it for besides the cone. My last hitting was not very good this game. I'm just going to say that straight up. Like, that's definitely the case. I was kind of, I don't fully remember. Anyways, you can see I have this cone now. So Troll hurls a fistful. Okay, it's kind of hard to read because switch back and forth. Basically, this one does damage and blinds them, which gives them a chance to miss, which is really good. Then the other one does the slow. There may be some other debuff involved with that, but you're going to mainly use it for the slow to provide for better chasing. So you can see, like, my last hitting is not good here. There we go, there's one. But that, it just happens. You have good last hitting games, you have bad ones. And the lane on this game was always so pushed. And while Immortalis ended up being a perfect support and doing a really good job, he was not pulling the lane. And I don't know him very well, so I wasn't about to be like, go pull the lane, man, like, what are you doing? Come on, be a good support. So you'll actually see me pull it later, just because it's not so much that it's hard to farm when you're that far up. It's just that for me, it's a mental thing. I don't feel comfortable farming that close to their tower. I don't know why that is. I just don't. You're more susceptible to ganks. You have a way longer time to run back, or way far. Okay, so that was the cone right there that you just saw. You can toss those axes out, put slow on them on a 20-second cooldown. The other thing that's very important to note is that the cone and the whirlwind don't share a cooldown. So what that means is you can switch to ranged, throw the cone, switch back to melee, do the tornado easily. And that's a really cool thing about Troll. So even though it looks like he pretty much only has one activated ability besides his ult, he actually has two. You just have to toggle. So that's a very important thing to note. And I played Troll a lot when I was very new to the game, and I didn't understand that. And it's crucial to know if you're going to play a good Troll. Now you'll see there, he does the freeze on her, so I'm going to come in. I was misclicking a lot on this engagement, I'm not even going to lie. I could have easily killed her way faster and gotten out. That's just the plain truth. But either way, it happened. I got first blood, which was good. It gave me a lot of gold, and it wasn't too horrible. Now I'm back. Hold on 1 second, guys. So I'm going to be back in lane now, going back to last hitting. I wasn't really too mad about that engagement because, as you can see, that got me my poor man's shield and my boots, which is pretty good. And yeah, I'm 1-1. Okay, not horrible. So basically, this is just going to be the lane phase continuing. Hold on 1 sec. Sorry, guys. Talking to one of my friends about what happened tonight. Now that sucks, but it's not horrible. What Lena, see, I don't know what Crystal Maiden could have done better here. She has the homing missile on her. We both know that. I did my best to take it down. See, it does more damage the farther you are away from it, but I'm not sure if, I mean, if she would have gotten hit by it right there, they would have just killed her with their melees because she was stunned, obviously. So I don't really know what she could have done better in that situation. Either way, that does put them up 2-1, which sucks. I'm gonna be kind of just, you see, there's the tornado thing. Unfortunately, I got stunned, which sucks. But you can see there, that's what that ability looks like. I don't know why I didn't just pick up that last hit right there, but whatever. I wanted to get the catapult. Now on Troll, my starting build, I always go boots and then poor man's shield, and then after that I build phase. Phase is really good on Troll in my opinion because you get the bonus damage plus you get the speed boost. When I was newer to the game, I didn't really see the speed boost as that important, but honestly in chasing it's a huge deal, and with Troll chasing is important because even though you have a ranged attack, you're going to want to be staying in melee. You already have a movement speed bonus from your passive on your melee weapon, and it's just always good to have that bonus chase. I find myself constantly pressing the hotkey for those boots even when I don't have the boots, just because I'm used to using them to get away or to chase, that type of thing. I love face boots, they're probably my favorite boots. Mana boots are obviously really amazing too, but you'll see Gyro there kind of harassing me with his flat cannon. I think that's, I don't know all of Gyro's moves that well. either way. So you can see now I do have a point in Fervor, which will give me that bonus attack speed when attacking, and you'll see that buff come up here. Hold on, I'll show it to you. Okay, apparently I have to attack something more than once, but, yeah. But basically it's just going to give me bonus attack speed the more I attack the same target, and it's kind of very similar to like Ursa's passive where he does more damage the longer he attacks the same target. It's pretty much the same thing, except for Troll it's attack speed and not damage, which you know, both of them kind of have, it's kind of the same idea, you know. So you can see I'm paying attention to my money, and I'm going to go pick up my phase now because I have 450, which allows me to get my phase. Bow, got him. And yeah, we're just going to be continuing on in the laning. Now, basically Night Stalker got a double kill, which is great. Aesthetics did a great job of kind of dominating the mid game, which is really what Night Stalker is good at. Night Stalker is so... Okay, here he comes for a gank. You can see him on the mini-map there. He's going to be coming in from behind, and he's like, go, go, go. I'm like, alright, cool. I know that he dropped his ult because I heard it, so I try to avoid it. Night Stalker takes out Lina. I'm going to come in here, and Gyro goes down. We just all get an assist on that one, which is fine. We all get gold for it. The thing about Gyro is, watching the replay, you can see his ult. When you're playing against him, you can't, but you can hear it go off, and I figured that it was going to be in that area, so I stepped out. I did get hit by his homing missile, which kind of incapacitated me quite a bit. But that wasn't a horrible engagement. We got a double kill, pretty much. And Night Stalker is getting even more fed, which is really important. As I was saying, Night Stalker is an amazing mid because he can gank so well. Because he's so fast. Like, on the first night, his movement speed has increased, so you can see me pop my ult there to get that bonus attack speed. That's what Troll's good at. He's great at pushing because of that bonus attack speed allows him and teammates to just destroy towers really quickly. Anyways, Night Stalker is very strong at mid and at mid game. What I find when I play Night Stalker, and the reason why I don't play him very much, by the way, Doom just got a double kill there, is because I find myself dominating the mid game, and I get so bloodthirsty, and I'm like, yeah, I can kill anybody, no problem, let's go, and I just like end up totally like committing suicide multiple times and throw the game. Either way here, this is going to be coming for me. I'm just going to run it out, and the tower is going to take it out, so that was cool. I was able to negate that damage there. So it is 4-6 right now, because Doom just got a double kill. I'm at 1-1 with 2 assists. I'm going to back right on up. Crystal Maiden's taking some, which is not good. I get hit by the thing, which sucks, but Crystal Maiden's going to survive. At this point, I kind of wanted Crystal to go back, but she wasn't really feeling it, which is totally cool. And you're going to see here, Lina is actually poking around the back because she wants that kill on Crystal Maiden, and since Lina is such a nuker, if she can get in range, she can probably do it. Now, I see her coming around the back right about now, and I'm like, let's kill her. Wow. she died so fast, I didn't even get a chance to use my ult. I used my ult, but I didn't even get a chance to hit with it. Axe kills Doom there, you see. And yeah, that was just a total fail on Lina's part. Very well done by Crystal Maiden to kind of sit in that little tree, the little tree patch, so Lina couldn't get line of sight on her. It was just really well played on Crystal Maiden's part, really poorly played on Lina's. Now I'm kind of low, and he's doing a stupid flat cannon. I'm going to come in here. He pops his ult, which sucks. Now, Crystal Maiden backed here, and I was like, Crystal Maiden, what are you doing? I got cut off because of the ult, and I do survive, but I was kind of like, come on, man. Which, obviously, super low health, and didn't want to die, and I appreciate that, and Gyro did pop his ult, so I understand why he backed, but I was kind of like, let's either go or not, you know what I mean? Axe does kill Ursa, which is great, but unfortunately he's taking some heavy hits. He goes down. Pit's gonna see what he can do. See what happens here. Doom's standing there for some reason, I'm not exactly sure. So I'm just keeping an eye on them. I don't know. Oh yeah, because I was just running back to base, so I might as well just watch them. So at this point, my farm is not looking horrible. Let's check. So I'm third. Night Stalker's beating me, and Doom's tied with me, so I'm not looking horrible at all. I do have my Morbid Mask now, which is great. And yeah, we're not doing too bad. As far as levels go, I'm level 7. So Visage Doom beating me. I just ding level 8. So I'm really looking pretty good. And the people I'm laning against, I'm ahead of in level of both of them. And that's always a good situation to be in. And their Ursa's 0-3, which is big. Ursa's an extremely good carry. I love playing Ursa. He's one of my highest success rates of all the heroes that I play. And I just think he's super easy to be good with, especially if he can get some good farm. So the fact that he's 0-3 is really good. Now you can see here, Ursa's trying to gank us. They called missing on him, and I see him coming. Also, I heard him. He's going to go on Crystal Maiden, but she freezes him. I go in, bow, and bow. He was killed. The freeze on him by Crystal Maiden was totally clutch, and that's what secured that kill for us. Good job on Night Stalker. I get the kill there. I do remember Aesthetics was begging me for the kill, and I was like, psych, bruh. I'm a carry, I need the kill too. And he had been getting plenty of kills, so it wasn't a horrible idea. But the freeze on Ursa is so clutch because Ursa, you can't attack when you're frostbitten. So the fact that she was able to do that was perfect. We were able to burn him down quickly, putting him at 0-4. And then we also got the kill on Gyro, which was big, considering Gyro can carry pretty hard. So at this point, their Doom's looking pretty good, and their Visage is looking pretty good, but other than that, they're looking pretty weak. Crystal Maiden does take some heat there, and Lena decides to dive, which, as she learned, was a foolish move. And that's really... It's very common to play that way. I've played that way before. What happens is, you die a couple times, you get frustrated, and you're like, I just want to freaking kill, that's all I want. So you put yourself in stupid situations to try to get that. It's pretty common. Like I said, I've done it plenty of times. And you need to just force yourself. If you give up first blood and you die first, you need to tell yourself, okay, that happened, that sucks, but I'm not going to let it make me act stupid. That's really the only thing you can do. That's what I do, that's what I learned. You can see there, I'm getting those fervor stacks. You can see how my attack speed is going up. Now my attack speed is 60. Now it's back to normal. Now it's at 20, 40, 60, bow. Just so you guys can understand how that works. Anyways, it's really important that if you make a mistake, you acknowledge it, you move on, you try to play smarter. You don't dive 3 heroes like Lena just did. That's a pro tip from Volke for the day, and that's just how it is. Now at this point, we are taking some hits middle. I'm jungling, so there's not much I can do there. Now it's 8-13 with that Lena kill on Crystal Maiden, which sucks. Definitely sucks. There's no way I can say that that doesn't suck. Doom is going to be fighting somebody over here in the jungle, and I'm going to be kind of looping around here. Also with Aesthetics there, playing Night Stalker, trying to save Axe, and also Windrunner is on the way, so this is really good for us. There's Doom. He's going to get destroyed by Wind Ranger, and Visage is like, crap. Nice shackle there from Pit, very nice shackle. And he's dead too. Visage was pretty ticked about that. I remember him chatting to us, I think, because he went in there to save Doom, and they both died. So at this point, I'm saying let's Roche. We got 3 of us here, 4 of us. So might as well Roche. Troll is very good at rushing because once you have the lifesteal plus the attack speed bonuses, it allows you to really not take that much damage from him. And yeah. So we're just going to be rushing right on it. And yeah, you saw Visage get kind of thick there. I was going to save you and balls. Sorry, man, it happens, bro. And I'm going to grab the Aegis. Troll is a good hero, and with the lifesteal, he can be kind of survivable, but he can get kind of squishy. So it's always good to have Aegis, and you always want your carry, in my opinion, to have the Aegis, of course. So Night Stalker was the other viable choice. Night Stalker or Axe, but the other thing that I think is important to consider is normally the person's who idea it was to Roche kind of has dibs, because like they're the one who wanted to do it, and that was the case there. You can comment and say that's stupid, Volke, you're a moron, but I think it holds some weight personally. Now I'm gonna go jungle here, I think, for a bit, because I'm trying to get what am I trying to get? Shadowblade. Excuse me, I'm trying to get Shadowblade. Shadowblade is a good item on Troll because it gives you a solid escape firstly, and secondly it allows you to come right up into melee range where you can do your whirlwind, do your slow, GG. So you see there, Night Stalker just destroyed Ursa, which was an easy kill. Please notice that our supports were doing a pretty good job warding. Compared to the other team, you see no wards whatsoever. And hey, the truth is, wards are really important, and people don't realize that. The thing about warding is that you don't get very much credit for doing it, and that's why when I have a team that's warding, I always try to say, dude, good wards, nice, pro, everything, because it's important that people ward. And yeah, another thing to point out, I popped my ulti here because I can see there's an engagement at mid, and I wanted to help them out because remember it's global, they get that bonus. And I don't know if my ulti made that much of a difference, but hey, we got a kill out of it, so I'll take that. And I'm going to be focusing this tower. Now please keep in mind that Fervor does stack when attacking towers, which is good. Ursa's going to go for me, I'm like, see ya bruh, pop my face boost, not even a problem. And the thing about Ursa is without a Blink Dagger or Shadow Blade, he can't catch you. That's why I always build Shadow Blade on Ursa, because it's really important. Ursa does crazy damage, but if you can't get into melee range, you can't do anything. That's something that's really important. Now at this point I have Shadow Blade, so I'm going to summon that right on over. I do see an engagement happening at mid, but I kind of want to take top tower. The truth is, I know that we're ahead right now, so I'm saying, hey guys, hold it down, don't die. I'll take top, even if it's even if it's like 2 kills for 2 kills or whatever. We'll come out on top because I'm taking the tower. That was my thinking here. And Troll's a pretty good pusher. Bow. Plus I'm getting last hits, which is always good. I'm getting free farm. I'm gonna pop up here to get my Shadow Blade. Bow. And I'm going to move that to the V position because that's my favorite place to have Shadow Blade. And I'm going to take this tower. I just pop my ulti and tank it. Wow. Easy 500 gold. And I'm like, I'm going to come over to mid, guys. I'm going to come right over to mid, which is exactly what I do, I think. I can see that we're kind of overwhelmed. It's like 2v4, 2v3 or 4v3 or something. So I'm just going to come over, pop my Shadow Blade, come around from behind. I'm like, Doom kind of overextended there, kind of. So I'm like, wow, I'm just gonna see what I can do. And give Wind Ranger a free kill, not even bad. I'll take that any day. Yeah, I'm the carry, so it's better for me to get it, but it works. I do have a homing missile on me, which sucks. I'm kind of trying to see if I can get Ursa here. And bow. Just gotta take it to the face, there's nothing else you can do. What the, how is he inviting me to play? My friend Overtone is inviting me to play Dota 2, but I went offline to my friends. How can he even see that I'm online? What ifs? Pro Shackle there. Super pro. So I'm going to take a free kill on Ursa and die. But that's okay. I have Aegis anyways. Pro Shackle. Shout out to Pit for that shack. And we're just going to push the tower. Pop my ulti. Let's take the tower super easily. Bow.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
What's the thing about taking towers and I have friends who view things differently as far as Dota friends that view things differently as far as towers go. Some people say towers don't matter that much, you know, it's about the kills. Because the thing is, you can push down 2 towers. You can push down 2 towers like easily after you get a team wipe late game. But the thing is, getting that early gold can totally shift the tides for sure, like so much. So I think it's really important. I'm going to be taking their ancients here. And kind of regenerating HP at the same time, which is always important. I do see an engagement going on there. I think I see it. Yep, I'm gonna head on down there now. We can't really push up. I'm gonna see if we can try to. I don't really remember.
Top tower is under attack.
Take out that. Ursa's mad. I get my slow on him and free kill. That was just a stupid play on his part. Oh, but Night Stalker does get taken out, which sucks. I'm taking some heat, so I'm gonna back on up. Visage's W does crazy damage, Soul Assumption. I'll post a commentary of a Visage game someday. He's really fun to play. One of my, if somebody's like, we need a tank, I'll play him. So Axel's trying to TP out, didn't get it. I'm gonna go in here. I'm just like Leroy Jenkins. I'm at low health, and I don't even care anymore. See if I can get a kill. And I get stunned by Lina, but Immortal does get a kill. He's getting some fail hits here, but he does get a kill on that too, so 1 death for 3 kills, I'll take. At the end of the day, that was me being kind of stupid and saying, we're ahead, I'm going to see if I can get a kill because I don't care that much, and that definitely does play a role in this game, so like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, that was so stupid of me, like I'm a moron, because like I was just, you know, it's a pub game. Who really cares that much? It's not like I'm a pro. And this isn't even ranked. So, anyways, so as you can see here, Night Stalker's leading. Then you have Axe, then me. The thing about me is that my assist is the highest by far. Well, not that by far, the other supports have a lot, but as far as carries go, which has given me a lot of gold. At this point, I'm going to be building BKB, because I've suffered from Lena's stun at least once now. I know Soul Assumption does a crazy amount of damage, and I'm just kind of concerned about that, so I'm building BKB. BKB also does give some nice bonus damage and strength, so it's not only for the match community, and that's always good. So I'm going to be kind of just farming / pushing a bit. I get my Ogre Club there, which is hilarious that the Ogre Club actually looks like an axe, but whatevs. I'm also going to be jungling in their jungle, which is always good. Troll is one of those heroes that if you can have a decent early game, get some good farm, really fun to play. If things suck, so I'm gonna Shadow Blade here, and I'm trying to decide if I want to go after him or not. I decide might as well pop my Q. The thing about Visage is, like I said, he's a super tank, and at this point I know that they see me. Could I have killed him? Possibly, but I see his familiars coming back, and they can't stun if he micros correctly. So I decided to back on out. Either way, we're kind of getting a flank on him at this point. You see me here with Crystal Maiden. So at this point, I'm like, let's kill him. Kill him. Ursa's there. The thing with Ursa, you kind of have to dance with him. You kind of have to go back and forth, keep your distance, go in when you have the chance. Because, like I said, melee range, he'll destroy you. At this point, I'm like, guys, let's go mid and help these homies. So I come middle here. Doom's way overextended. And what's good, Doom? Actually, aesthetics. Night Stalker got pretty ticked about that because he's a very code of honor type player, and he was pretty ticked at Teacup for stealing that kill from me. But I would, it's just a game. Who cares that much? Obviously, I would have loved to have it, but it's a game. The bottom line is we got the kill, so we're going to be seeing what we can do here. At this point in the game, it's really important to make sure that you try to take racks. Taking racks is so good because it secures your lead. At this point, their creeps are still spawning just as good as ours are. I'm freaking dead because I'm a moron and Lena can stun and nuke like a boss. So that sucked, but whatever. Thing about securing a rack, if you can get mega creeps and they haven't taken a single one of your racks, it's pretty much GG. At that point you can mess around, troll around, whatever. But if you sit at this stage and you let them get some free kills, let them win some team fights, all of a sudden you've lost your lead and you have nothing to show for it because they've gotten all their gold back by killing you, and they've gotten their level advantage back by killing you, and yeah, you've taken their tier 2s, but it's not that big of a deal. It's really important to take racks when you have a lead like we do at this point, and you can see them standing around there. That's what they're trying to do, and me trying to do, obviously, except for the fact that I'm dead. There you see a nice ult from CM. She does get stunned out of it. A nice ult from Jyra there too. And they're going to be kind of pushing up the cliff. At this point, I'm coming back in, my little homies. I'm going to run as fast as I can to get back there. Night Stalker gets a kill, gets killed. I'm a moron because I have my ranged weapons on when I should have had my melee because it increases my attack speed. So I'm going to be coming in, get the slow on him. There's my W. There's my tornado, I should say. Axe gets a kill. I got a kill on Visage. Cool beans. I'm gonna chase Jyra up, and he's gonna pop his Q. After I take that much damage, I'm not gonna pursue that. It's not worth it. So, we do have somebody with Urn. I think it was Crystal Maiden. I'm not exactly sure. You do see a ward up from them, which is a good ward. I support that ward. Not the best, but not bad. But now, of course, we don't see it because we don't have any true sight there. I'm going to pop my ult to try to burn this down. You can see there how fast Troll attacks, plus with Axe attacking like that. Wind Ranger pops her ult, which gives her crazy attack speed. And Lena's back, so we have to be kind of careful. You can see me getting ready to click away if needed. There's the Jyra ult, and I'm gonna click my V and get out. Now, since we took their tower, they don't expect me to. They have no true sight, so I can Shadow Blade around all I want. I misclicked there, and I felt really bad. I was trying to kill the missile, but I totally misclicked and failed. And then I get stunned there, get doomed, and die. So cool beans. Doom is one of the most annoying heroes to play against, without a doubt. His freaking his ulti is the most annoying thing. It silences you and it mutes you or whatever. I don't know the different terms, but basically you can't use any items. can't use any abilities. He got trapped up there and I was lolling. And you just slowly take damage over time until you're dead. And if somebody tries to heal you with like an urn or something, nope, because the damage will cancel it. And yeah, either way though, I kind of played kind of stupidly. I do have a BKB now, so I probably could have survived better if I would have popped that. Gyro ults, hits Axe with the first pulse and the second because Axe walked back into it. But Crystal Maiden does get a nice freeze, and the ulti, very nice ult, but it does get canceled. I'm sorry I can't see the rest of that fight because we're going to go to my point of view. At this point I'm like, guys, hold it down. I'm going to go Roche. Because it's like 4v5, but we're in the lead here, so they should be fine. And if I can take Roche, that will give me significant XP, significant gold, and Aegis of Immortal, which is always good. So I'm just going to be sitting here doing my thing. And you know what, oh, we lose tier 1 mid, such a big deal. I'm just chilling. All of a sudden, oh, snap, Ursa with the DD. See ya, son. So I got a Shadow Blade out because he was having the same idea as me. He's like, oh, I'm going to go Roche with my DD. So I'm like, okay, so they're not really going yet, but I can see that they're there. So I'm like, okay, they're probably going to go Roche pretty soon here. So I'm like, okay, if I don't get Roche, I'll get the Ancients, that's fine. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm like, guys, I'm pinging Roche. I'm like, they're at Roche, I know they're at Roche, I can freaking hear them. And they're like, can you snatch it? Can you try to do something about that? So I'm like, I don't know, I'll see, let me get these Ancients here. Shadow Blade going in. Now, they're like, oh, who's gonna take it? I'm like, oh, I'll take it. Bow, see ya, noobs. Ursa's so mad that he does a ground pound there. And I'm like, lolzers, I do my cone slow on him. Now, Axe will blink in here. Axe just blinked in. Instantly gets destroyed, but he did a lot of prelim damage. Pro Shackle. Pit Viper does a Pro Shackle. Gets Doom and Ursa, that's 2 free kills for me. I get stunned, which sucks. I should have popped my BKB, but whatevs. I'm going to chase Lena here because I figure, oh, they'll take care of Visage, which they don't. They decided to go with me, which is fine. I could have changed to range and killed her, but instead I used my whirling axes, which is fine. And then I'm like, oh, Visage, you want to stay around? See if I can kill you too. I get 4 staff forward from Immortal. Totally appreciate that. Now both of my skills are on cooldown. There's my rotating axe, and there's my slow. He slows me, I slow him, he gets freezed, and nice. That's 4 kills in a row for me. Technically an ultra kill, but well, not technically. Pretty much an ultra kill, but not in close enough time to each other. But I'll take it. So at this point, I'm gonna be pushing. I felt really good about that. This is just pretty mad, because I mean, like, okay, so I stole the Aegis, and then we killed 4 of them. So I mean, that's kind of awesome, honestly. That's pretty much like GG at that point. There's really nothing more perfect than that. That's the first time I've ever snatched an Aegis before, let me say that. Their Ursa is now 0-9, which is so bad. Let's look at net worth here. Their Ursa is lowest. I mean, we're just like destroying them in that category. I'm at top with Night Stalker. And I don't know why he said we're assholes, because we didn't really do anything. I mean, yeah, Aesthetic said to go F him, but I mean, I don't know. Either way, I hear the gyro ult, so I'm gonna back on up. Aesthetics gets ulted, which sucks. I pop BKB, I'm going in. Leroy Jenkins on him. Might as well. He pops his ult. I'm like, dude, I'm going in. And I do get taken down. Now, let me review that. I get stunned by Shadow Blade as I get stunned, so I'm cool. I'm totally straight. In that situation, I didn't actually see Immortalis there. I was trying to bounce. I heard the Crystal Maiden go off, the Crystal Maiden ult, and I'm like, oh, maybe we can turn it around. So I kind of run in, realize that, completely overwhelmed, and die. But, you know, it happens. Technically, that was a free Aegis anyways, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm going to farm the Ancients here, just get a little more gold. I think I'm going to be building Butterfly next. I don't know for sure. I don't remember. Either way, Ancients are super easy to farm as Troll. You see me pop my face there, just to keep on moving. I'm going to kind of poke into their jungle here, see what I can do. I'm feeling pretty good at this point. I'm 9-4 with 16 assists. Axe and Night Stalker are about the same stats as me, just with a couple more kills, which is totally cool. I see Doom. Oh, I actually see Night Stalker going on mid. I see Doom here. I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can get him. pop BKB, get the slow off, switch back, and I'm like, oh, there's Lena. Oh, never mind. You got that on lock. So at this point, my BKB is now worn off, which sucks. You see, I'm getting pursued. I'm like, guys, help me out. Bow. You see how boss that was, guys? I just turn around. I'm like, I don't even give a crap, man. I'll just freaking hit that thing with my axe and totally kill it. So we're gonna be trying to push up. Now they don't have true sight here, so I can do my thing. I'm up there, and Visage is dead. That's cool. I have the thing on me, and he's gonna be sending his familiars after me. But his familiars are now dead, which is a lot of free gold for Pit. Ursa's like, yo, I'm gonna kill you all. I'm like, I'm gonna kill dude, Brett. Switch to my axes, get that baller throw. That's one of those really fun things about Troll is when somebody's running away to like switch to your range and kill them. That final blow. So that's pretty epic. I'm gonna ult here, take out the racks. He did get hit by the thing, which sucks, but whatever. I don't know why I'm ranged right now, but just for the walls, I guess. Oh, I actually built crit. Yeah, I have Crystallis now, so that gives me crit, which is good. I get stunned, which sucks. Get hit with her Q, which sucks, but at this point, now that we have racks, we're looking pretty good. Aesthetics actually destroyed that somehow. Crystal Maiden is gonna get stunned. And we're just gonna be kind of sitting here. We can't really fully commit, especially with my health kind of low. But we're gonna be trying to see what we can do here. I'm gonna Shadow Blade in. There's my Whirling Axes, which hit really, really well. Killed Lena there, and gonna go for Ursa. Aesthetics gets the kill, which is cool. I'm gonna try to kill Visage, burn him down. Axe gets the slam dunk on him, which is good. I was calling for an urn. I'm like, let's kill him. And then I'm like, no, can't exactly do that. Will.I.am is calling GG. Which, you know, don't blame. So at this point, they're all down. And I'm like, guys, let's freaking push. Why are we, like, still derping around? Nobody's alive. So I, like, pop my ult, go on in.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I kind of get body blocked by Axe there and die. To be completely honest with you, I played this game last night, yesterday, and I made plans to go to dinner with some friends, and the time was rolling around, so I'm like, hey guys, let's finish this. And they were like, dude, you know that if you get hit by a tower, you lose the urn charge, right? And I'm like, yes, I know, I was just trying to freaking finish. But, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was, like, looking from their perspective, it was a stupid decision on my part. Was it a game changer? No, I just instantly bought back. I had a lot of spare gold anyways. I'm going to Shadow Blade in here. They can't see me because they have no true sight. There's the slow. There's the dub. There's the BKB. What's up, man? What's up? Get crits for days. Good day, Visage. Thank you for the... it was cool that Crystal Maiden does that. Her frostbite, it really helps. And then I'm just going to be focused on the towers.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I'm going to get doomed here, which... Let's read it. Silenced, ticking for 70 damage per second. So I'm going down. Am I going to survive? Oh! Survive with like 15 health. Which was so nice. But either way, he's going to die. And I get an urn from Crystal Maiden, which I appreciate. Appreciate very much. And at this point, they have one tower left. Ursa's going to go, but back up, because he's 1 in 11 and he's a noob. And we're just going to keep on pushing. And he's going to get frozen and destroyed by Axe Slam Dunk to the face. I do get ulti, which sucks, and I'm like, let's focus the ancient, please. I need to go. But I have such low health. I'm just like, what do I do at this point? I don't want to go back to base. But watch this. Okay, Shadow Blade. I know that Visage sees me. He's coming for me. He doesn't know where I am. I'm like, loller, lol, lol, lolsy, lols, lols, lols. Kill him. Shout out to Crystal Maiden for the free on that, because I don't know if I would have gotten it without him, but that did really help. And then they're like, we're gonna kill you, and I get ulted. So there's 95 seconds of being dead, which sucks, but it was worth the Visage kill. Honestly, that's kind of hilarious. Of course, it's not hilarious what happens to you, but at this certain instance, it did not happen to me. Let's take another look at the stats here. Hero level, XP per min. Good job to Axe and Night Stalker there. Current gold, nice. Net worth. Ooh, I got bumped down. Probably because I died twice. Ursa's gonna be like, get wrecked, psych. Ursa just got destroyed. It's a double kill for Estet. And GG, y'all. Except for Estet's like, I'm gonna get you, son, you're gonna die. Popping my ult. And not even close. But, you know, GG at this point. Might as well. Just for the lols. And yeah, it's gonna be about it. Calling GG. And yeah, I want to make a shout out to all these guys that I was playing with. I know all of them from Dota. They're all pretty nice guys to play with. Appreciate all of them. I had some pro shackles from Windrunner, pro mid game from Night Stalker, pro stuff from Crystal. Axe did great. Shout out to all. Appreciate them. And yeah, it was a really fun game. I enjoy playing Troll. Maybe I'll put up another game of him later. Fun game, as D-Cup said. Now guys, a couple of things. Firstly, check out my playlist that I was talking about earlier. You'll see it in the bottom here pretty soon. And I appreciate you guys for watching this. If you watched this all the way through, really appreciate it. I'm trying to do a little bit of teaching, a little bit of having fun here. The Age of Snatch was awesome. Either way, guys, have a good night. Talk to y'all later. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, all that nonsense. And there's my friends inviting me to a game. Volke out.